Ah. Wisdom is profitable to direct. The Bible says, do not be ignorant of the devices of the enemy. That is, you should be wiser. You should know the syllabus of the devil, and you should study it, and then know the techniques of the devil, and be above the devil in terms of strategy and planning. In Yoruba language, there's a saying, Ogba wan akoto, and that's the usual statement of Bishop Pius Oneronjire. He says a giant has to be wise to live long. Somewhere in Enugu State, some years back, there is a masquerade in that town that flogs people. And so the Catholic Church closed and people were going home from church. On Sunday, masquerades came with their faces covered. They had whips and canes, and they flogged people's parents, people's wives, people's daughters, people's grandfathers. The priest was angry. He went to the police station to report. And the lackadaisical divisional police officer, who most probably had been influenced, said that, can you identify any of the persons that flogged your members? The priest said no, that they were covering their faces. The DPO, so you see, once we cannot identify someone, we can't charge, we can't arrest. And he was right. Moreover, since it's a masquerade, Father, it's a spiritual matter. Oh, you say it's a spiritual matter? Yes, Father. Father went. Sometimes Roman Catholic priests can be very radical. You know, they don't get wife, they don't get picking, they don't get anything to lose. And they are highly educated. You see, whatever the Catholic Church is managing is managed very efficiently, from hospitals to schools to motherless babies homes and all those kind of stuff. And the priest announced to his youths that when you are coming to church on Sunday, come with a stick and come with cloth to cover your body. So nobody understood. The youths came to church. Church closed. The Reverend Father said, as you are going, hold your stick. Cover your head. Protect your fathers and your mothers and your younger ones. If any spirit comes towards you, whip that spirit. Whip them! Whip them. And they closed. Suddenly, masquerades came again. You know Catholic Church. You know Igbo boys. I even diaga kobe, in diagobe, in dine boaga, megide kwensu. Boo! I even diaga kobe, in diagobe, in dine boaga, megide kwensu. It says that we are the soldiers of the cross. We are fighters that we defeat Satan. In those days, they will say, when you can boom! when youth start singing that song in those days that about everywhere was scattered. Obo wemo yo wemo maraya. It says not me that is holding myself, is the upholding myself is the grace of God. And these boys from Enugu State, when masquerades came, you know how they whipped them with sticks, flogged them, and they ran to the police station. Policeman asked them, "Did you see those who flogged you?" He said, "No, see, they were covering their faces." Policeman told them, "We can't arrest any person because we can't identify any person." That is a spiritual matter. That was the last time masquerades flogged people closing from church. This headsman crisis, we need to devise higher wisdom on how to tackle it. From the governors and the state houses of assembly, state houses of assembly that can pass laws, create anti-banditry tribunals, anti-banditry and anti-kidnapping courts. You didn't say headsmen, it's anti-banditry, anti-headsmen courts. Create task forces, and you vigilante, una no get sense sometimes. Number one, I was listening to another report that millions of naira were found with the hunters. Millions. Which animal they kill? Elephant. So then sell the tusk, or rhinoceros. So then sell the horn. Grass cutter and I give una millions. I don't change course. If I have been thinking of the business to do, I've been thinking of several businesses. Number one, to open a police station. Maybe small money they got a police station. To open a police station. Number two, to open a high court. Number three, to open my own prison. No, number four, I want to be a medical hunter. I will go register one pump action or register one small rifle. I want on to hunter. That's the new vocation, hunting. So, if this, the money one una see, if una sabi do video, well, una for video record the money, video record AK-47, you will have had a better case. But since all of us are spirits, all of us have become allegedly alleged, and it is only he who has evidence and accepts guilt that is punished. Why don't we all turn to spirits, become elusive, become secretive, become discretionary in protecting ourselves? And sometimes I don't want to complete the other one. We know the judge. Let God judge. You understand? We are not supposed to take the laws into our hands, but God can take the laws into his hands. Yeah, foul when say they go drive people from their farms, do nonsense, none of the plants. Yeah, foul. You need to become wise in this country. No, don't understand. If the rules, if the drum beats change. Oh, my wife, even in marriage, my wife came to meet me one time. And you need to give me money to buy things to prepare for resumption. How much do you want? She said, and I gave her mumu. I give to her in the name of love. You know, when you are in love, you can be mumushous. I gave. After some time, I came back to my senses. I said, Chai, what if this babe no gree pay? Hey! And my last born was to go overseas then. I go don't mess up. So I went in the name of love again. And please, have you used that money? Say no. I said, okay, give me half first. Give me half. So she gave me half. I invested that half. She said she will give me the money by August. So Mumu, I believed her. By August, I went like a snail to this same room, like a snail, very politely, very gently. You know, they've preached men like us, they've preached us into stupidity. They preached us into stupidity. They've turned us to slaves in our own houses. And it is good, it's okay. I went slowly. Madam, what of that that level when I give you that time when you say August don't pass, we don't enter September. The pikin won't go overseas now. Which level? Which level? I think I can cook for myself. I think I can buy clothes for myself. You know, sister, I know they buy expensive clothes. I think I can go to my papa's house. Which level? Me, I just withdrew like a snail. Went outside to sit in the balcony. That morning, my mentees were around. You know, I don't have young friends. All my friends, I don't have old friends. All my friends are 40 in those days below. Now they are going to 40-something. Because when you make friends with old people, all of you will die nearly around the same time. You will be complaining of nearly the same sicknesses. You will be transacting in ignorance. You don't know snapshots, Snapchat. You don't know AI. You don't know ChatGPT. You don't know this. You don't know that. You dress like... So I make friends with young men. They are the ones who manage things for me. They do electronic banking for me. Then I transact wisdom and opportunities and empowerment to them. And old people complain too much. Waist pain, this, in the good old days. Waiting good for the old days. And so, my young men were there. My wife just came in. I have the mark of Christ. Let no man trouble me. I have the mark of Christ. Let no man trouble me. I said, waiting bring mark of Christ, come here. Now that money when I give you, now come the mark of Christ when you get. Which kind of mark I can't get? Is it the mark of Antichrist I had because I gave you money? Let no man trouble me. I have the mark of Christ. Hey, I don't forehand. She now went to work and sent me a message. If I don't want to give you that money, I won't give it to you. Then there's nothing you can do. What thing I could do? That, I don't wear wedding rings. That ring is more than handcuff. Will I go and fight? The people that are listening to me on radio, they are living here. The drivers here. If I start fighting, shouting over money, they will say, Dr. Apoki is fighting with his wife. Nobody knows her name. They don't know her name in this street. Even on social media, most people don't know her name. If you know her name, or you write it, let me know. They don't know her name. It's Dr. Charles Apoki, they know. They don't know the name of area grandmother. Now me go disgrace myself. I just withdrew. I stayed. First full. Now be full. Second full, now proper full. Now mugushous full. One day she just came again. She was very romantic, just going near me like this. I said, waiting you. I don't know, Malo. What do you want? Why are you romantic like this? What do you want? I said, this one won't be like the last one. It won't be like the last one. If I'm giving financial orgasm from my mind, it's different. But when you are practicing financial banditry against me, no, I need to defend myself. If I'm giving financial orgasm or organism from my mind, I enjoy it. But when you are now trying to do Financial banditry, madam, my wife pass you. I hope she doesn't see this video. Sometimes when I'm preaching on radio, she'll come and meet me. Now me, they talk, so you're talking about me. You're talking about me. I said, did I mention your name? So I know it's me. It's crazy marriage. Crazy people marry, worry people will marry. And then he was just being nice. I said, what do you want? He said, with a very low voice, somebody wants to borrow money, is very humble. You see, this one won't be like the last one. I said, which one? Say, like that one of that one. I said, okay. So how much do you want? So I need so amount. I shifted back and gathered my momentum. I said, back to sender, back to sender, back to sender. Holy Ghost fire. My head no correct. Crazy grandfather. My head no correct. And she escaped. So that's why a few days back, I'm not afraid of asking you for money. Yeah. Well, fear me small. Wait. Love go keep person. So be careful. Those of you who need to protect yourself, the DSS director has said, protect yourselves. Those of you who need to protect yourselves, it's not everything you video record. It's not everything you put on social media. Use your sense. Dr. Charles Apoki is my name. I don't say anything, no. Just use your sense to defend yourself. I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I have a webinar coming up on the on the 18th and the 19th of April. We'll be doing that from London. And there's tagged handling provocation. Handling provocation in marriage, in ministry, and in the workplace and business place. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62. They will send you the flyer. And if you're in London, in the UK, any part of the UK, Glasgow, Belfast, Cardiff, Manchester, send a message to that same number, +234 80 21 21 92 62. We can do meet and greet. God bless you.